Hey guys, so today we just wanted to share with you a couple of things that we learnt while we were travelling around Bali for 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we're going to be sharing with you some things that we learnt in Bali while we're here in Pattaya in Thailand.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
I don't know.
Let's ride.
Thing that I learnt when we were in Bali is that the Indonesian Rupiah is hard. Like, it's just really hard to wrap your head around how many zeros there are and how the conversion into Aussie dollars goes. I just could not wrap my head around it. So that's just something you need to know before you go to Bali.
So another tip, street vendors, they're really intense in Bali. In the more touristy areas, especially Kuta, they will be in your face trying to give you the best deal. So you may need to say no once, twice, maybe 10 times. They may follow you for a little bit. Don't get too intimidated, just keep telling them no and eventually they'll take the hint.
In Bali, there's no footpaths, so if you're scared of walking on the street, you better get used to it because you've got to walk on the road. People move for you, but it can be a little bit scary, especially when the traffic is really intense.
Another thing to keep in mind is that you hear shit about Bali Belly and people getting food poisoning or the bacteria in the water. It doesn't happen to everyone, it didn't happen to us. Sarah cleaned her teeth with bottled water and I just used the tap water and we both didn't get sick while we were there. So spicy food might upset your stomach a little bit, but in terms of Bali Belly, none of that here, boy.
Grab drivers in Bali will hit you up on the street even when you haven't ordered them through the app. So it's best to order them through the app. That way you don't risk getting scammed by drivers giving you a higher price than what you would be paying if you just ordered them directly through the app.
Like going to any country, people always appreciate when you like learn a little bit of their actual native tongue. So you're in their country, they appreciate things like just hello, thank you, that kind of thing. So when we were there, it seemed like they'd really enjoy if we just said something simple like terima kasih, which is thank you. They'd always say sama sama after it, and you see them smile as well. So it's nice to just learn the basics of any country's language you go to. Really sets a good tone.
So when it comes time to cross the road in Bali, it can be pretty scary. Sometimes you just have to go. Cars will sort of slow down, motorbikes will also slow down, so just keep in mind that they can see you. But just do it within reason and don't be an idiot about it.
Alright, so driving. It's pretty much organised chaos in Bali. If you've been to Thailand, you probably know that the road rules and the traffic and the driving is a bit average, but Bali just takes it to a whole new level. If you looked at it, you probably think there are pretty much no rules. People going down one-way streets the wrong way, people driving on sidewalks, all those kind of things, nobody wearing helmets. So if you haven't driven something like a scooter, probably would be a good idea to get some practice before you started trying to do it in Bali. But yeah, it's pretty intense over there, so you really have to keep your wits about you. Make sure you don't get hit or hit anyone. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Maybe just grab a grab.
Grab a grab.
Grab a grab.
Something that took us by surprise in Bali was that there's no 7-Elevens. They have other types of convenience stores like Circle K, Alfamart, but we were just kind of surprised and it caught us off guard to not see a 7-Eleven in Bali. If you go to Alfamart, just keep in mind, we think it might be Muslim owned, so you can't actually buy alcohol from Alfamart, but all the other ones, you should be pretty sweet.
Heyo! Heyo! Dog's on the beach. Good boy. Good boy. Oh! Dog is so fluffy. She touched him.
Another thing that we noticed was that the beaches in Bali are not as good as what you think they might be. They're still beautiful beaches and they're amazing to go to, but I think as a couple of Australians travelling somewhere overseas, we've really just been spoilt by our beaches in Australia, so nothing really kind of lives up to like the white sandy beaches of the Gold Coast, but also it was great just to sit on the beach and get some sun.
Alright. 2 seconds. Yeah, go. Watch out for the spicy food. Might upset your tummies. There you go.
Grab drivers in Bali will hit you up